Does anybody remember from the Amanda show, there was this show called Moody's Point, and this girl literally got trapped in a hot air balloon.
What? I remember the Amanda show, but I don't remember. Was it a skit?
I think it was a skit, but that's all I've been thinking about. We're gonna do this video with the fan off, so I'm just gonna take the L on all of the sweat that's on my face right now. Hello fools, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bree and this vlog is a documentation of my biannual bucket list where I spend the next 6 months doing all the things that I would be sad I didn't experience if I died tomorrow. I started this last week, recap. A few weeks ago, I had a conversation with a guy where he said that he made a list of everything that he would be sad if he didn't do, if he died tomorrow, and then spends the next 6 months doing those things, and I'm doing that now. Last week, my very first thing on this bucket list was getting a massage, and you can watch that video right here. This week is actually my birthday week. The way I do my birthday is I like to have a bunch of different celebrations with different groups of people or individuals, so I don't have to worry about having one big celebration and then mixing friend groups. And since I do an entire birthday month, yesterday my friend decided to kick off my birthday week by taking me up to Temecula. A couple weeks ago, he was asking me what I wanted to do for my birthday. He knows that I like to go all out. And I was saying that I don't really know, I just know that I want to do something really exciting. And he said, what about a hot air balloon ride in Temecula? And I was like, man, I would have never thought about that. And now that I thought about it, I've never been in a hot air balloon. I've only ever been in those hot air balloons that are still attached to the strings that go up and then go down after like 10 minutes. But I've never actually been in a real hot air balloon. So you already know that I was down. And on Monday, we did that. Hi, it is 5:30 in the morning. Second bucket list item right here, right now, about to be hot air balloon. We have not been up this early since we did rowing.
Oh God.
We left at 4:15 and I've been up since 3. I had to put all of this production on and make sure that I was actually awake, and that was like one of my fastest getting ready times that I've had for a while. I don't think I've shared this with my fans yet, but I actually, both of us used to be collegiate coxswains for our men's rowing team.
Oh, you haven't said that yet?
No, I don't know if I actually did.
That was so long ago.
That's what I'm saying. So we haven't done this because we used to get up and have to be on the water at 5 a.m. sharp.
We did that for 6 days a week.
When I had to like have an alarm set at like 4:15 to leave, immediate flashbacks.
It was stressful, especially when you're running late, like how we are now.
Yeah, no, like actually,
Right.
they're supposed to be serving us like optional mimosas or champagne or something here, and the fact that I was drunk like not even 6 hours ago makes me really not.
I kind of want it though. Well, it depends how much it is.
No, it comes with it. So I really cannot say no. I will probably still be taking it.
I mean, you don't want to take it.
No, I know. No, I mean the fact that I was drunk like 4 hours ago makes me really turned off to this idea because I'm still recovering.
Oh, so that's why you're still drinking water. I was like,
Yeah.
man, this bitch really drinking water.
Dude, I'm really out here like thirsty as fuck right now.
I do want to go to Starbucks, but I don't want to piss myself on a hot air balloon.
Oh my god, ew, or get the coffee shits. I almost suggested it because there's a Starbucks like actually right by my house.
There is one, and it's 24 hours.
Yeah, but I'm like,
I thought about it, I was like, don't do it.
don't do it, ho. Yeah, how shitty would it be if you're like trying to enjoy this hot air balloon and all you're thinking of doing is just taking a huge dump because of the coffee?
Because it's like an event parking. I have no idea where the fuck we are.
I see.
Oh, it's a winery.
South Coast
Exit the traffic
Winery.
circle, then turn right onto Viadel.
Interesting.
The idea of wine sounds so good.
Turn right here. Oh, fuck. Can you be like, who is this hoe with her fucking camera?
Did you call it a basket?
What the fuck, bro? They're literally loading that bitch up. What a time. What a time. We are both cold. We are both cold. Oh, yes, both cold, the cutest and the youngest people here. But It's all old people. Also, who the fuck has time to actually like get up at 5:30 on a Monday morning and go on a hot air balloon?
Like, who thinks of that?
No, like no one other than retired people. I'm gonna just show everyone this. This is fucking cute. I love that. What I don't love is the fact that this jumpsuit is like, all this is actually way too big on me. But this actually looks amazing on me, so sacrifices had to be made. I was thinking about wearing a dress here, and I am so glad I didn't. But also, like, everyone here is in like straight up sweats or like running gear or some shit like that. Present.
Okay, perfect. Christian Alfonso.
Crisis averted. The sunrise golden hour is actually way better than the sunset golden hour. Anyone can try to argue with me on that, but I will not be changing my opinion. But the sunrise over the mountains and all of the wineries was just breathtaking. Actually, I made a TikTok up there and it got so far like 1,900 views since I posted it 2 days ago. The whole flight lasted an hour. It felt a lot longer than that just because of how slow we were going and how we were all taking in everything. I wanted to say that we almost crashed, but we didn't. We almost landed, but he knew what he was doing. We like touched the ground and then went over this little hill. And then he was like, haha, you guys thought, and we were like, yes, we did think. It asked if we wanted like this complimentary banner if we're celebrating anything. So I said, yes, we're celebrating my birthday. And I didn't know what they were gonna do with it. I was like, are they gonna put it on the balloon? The photographer came around and we got to like hold it, and then she took pictures of us, which was really cute. And they actually turned out extremely well. When we were about to take off, I had this like moment where I was like, am I gonna be really, really scared when we start to rise up? And I kept thinking that as we kept going off the ground, but it really wasn't even that bad. It felt like a ride. My tip for that is to not look directly below you, look out, so then you can see the view. So you're not seeing the length that you would fall if you were to drop straight down in that moment. No shade to the people who rode in the pirate balloon, but I was very glad that we weren't in the typical looking hot air balloon. It helped with the pictures. I've never seen a hot air balloon up close and personal like that, but it was just a giant wicker basket. It was pretty cool. Pro tip, if you ever do this, do not board the hot air balloon first because you will be in the middle. And if you're cold, then that's good because then the flamethrower is right near you. But I would suggest getting in last so you get the outside area, way better for pictures, and then you're not getting too toasty under the hot air. We landed at this other site, like, I would say like 10 minutes away. Damn, the crew that was helping the captain out, they were putting in work to get that thing up in the air and deflate it again. Shout out to them. When we landed, he gave us, quote, breakfast. It was really just a bag of trail mix, a Nature Valley bar, and this bomb-ass almond butter biscuit. Then we also got mimosas. Me and EJ both helped ourselves to a second one because there was some champagne left over, and he said that whoever wants it can just take it. He gave us a little bit of history on hot air ballooning. It started in France, and then the reason why champagne is associated with hot air ballooning is because they would pop the champagne to celebrate that you didn't die. So we toasted to not dying. There were a couple people celebrating things on the flight, and one of the people was celebrating a 93rd birthday. I was sitting on the van, and then this older woman that I saw was with the group with the birthday was sitting there too. So I asked her like, oh, whose birthday was it? She was like, it was mine. And I was like, what? Because she didn't look 93. She looked like in her 70s. We were just talking, and she was so sweet. She asked me what I was doing for my birthday, and I told her that I have a brunch planned, and then after that, I am renting a boat, and then I'm having a bonfire at the beach. And it was funny because she laughed and she was like, oh, I did the same thing. And I laughed because I thought she was joking. And then one of her family members was sitting right there too, and she said no, she actually did the same thing. We rented a boat, and then we had a bonfire on the beach, and then we watched the fireworks. I was like, what the fuck? Even with the 70-year difference between us, homegirl still did the same exact thing. And if I'm not on that energy in 70 years, I don't want to be alive. The girl that was next to her was like, yeah, I don't know, there's something about, you know, she always wants to do something big for her birthday. And I was like, yeah, I'm the same way. And she said, yeah, people who are born in August are always like that. Just Leo energy all the way. Absolute queen. Love that for her. I hope she makes it to triple digits. They got the balloon together again. We got in the van and then drove back to South Coast Winery.
Not me being tipsy at 8 in the morning.
Proof of my first hot air balloon flight, and proof of this being checked off officially off of my 6-month bucket list. That was pretty much it. I was gonna post a little recollection of my experience in the car, but I knocked out like almost immediately. Luckily, it was only an hour home, and EJ was good to drive. I didn't even remember falling asleep. I think I put my head down for what was supposed to be 2-3 minutes, and it turned into an entire hour. And then he woke me up, and he was like, hey, we're almost there. I was like, what? Both of us went in our houses, and then we knocked out for like a few hours, and then reconvened again in the afternoon. I would give that like a 9 out of 10 experience. Yes, the only thing is that I wish they had a better option for the breakfast, but of course I know that they can't cook up some gourmet shit, but I don't know. That was just my one thing. But other than that, absolutely amazing. I don't want to be like that picky ass bitch. I'm not even saying it like that. The pictures were great. The captain was super funny. It wasn't too crowded. It was a good location. We were worried that we weren't going to be able to find one in Temecula because they were so expensive. A lot of the ones in Temecula are like almost $200 per person. Luckily for this one, it was $272 for 2 people, which was only $136 per person. Really good deal. And we got free mimosas. I was so happy to be able to document that entire experience. I'm just so excited to be able to say that I did another thing on my list. This is the second thing, is everything I could have asked for this journey. So my 3 things that I am grateful for this week. Well, I am grateful for that hot air balloon ride. I am grateful for the meal prep service that I have, Meal Prep Sunday. They originally sent me a bunch of free meals, and then I actually just subscribed to them. I am so grateful for them because I cannot spend time cooking. Oh, I'm also grateful for my one coworker that was willing to cover my shift on Friday, which is my actual birthday because I got scheduled. She's a real one. Thank you so much for joining me in this chapter of my bucket list. We'll see you fools next time. Make sure to comment below any ideas that you have for anything you want me to add to my list.